All right, everybody, welcome to the start of some Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy. We got boxes and product today. Shows you a quick snippet of what we're going to be opening. This video, we're going to start with a play booster box. So we'll get right into that. This set has been, well, I've been waiting quite a bit for this to come out. They announced it last year, and then they started previewing things. They started doing pre-orders like in February or something like that, even before they did for Tarkir. Prices are kind of terrible and a little bit all over the place. Wow, the packaging is all very clean, very black and white. There's what the draft archetypes are for those that care about it, and Vivi's pictured there.
I want to save these. I actually want to. Normally we don't save these things, but I actually do want to save for those boxes. I might do something with the art pieces. I love Final Fantasy.
Yep. So we have 30 play boosters to go here. No longer 36, and these are more expensive. These are up near the price of the premium products like modern sets and things like that. Let me just adjust the camera here to see more of the Jeweled Lotus that that is still banned. So one of our first like MagicCon. I guess that wasn't even a MagicCon. That was a Vegas set after COVID, but before MagicCon started. So that was put on by Channel Fireball. But the playmat's not banned. All right, first card is a Saga creature, the Fat Chocobo. So this one's a common. Pretty good rate for a common. 5 mana, make a 4/4 and a 2/2, and then it gives all your stuff trample for the next 3 turns. I guess this doesn't really stick around after 4 turns because it'll die. Sage's Noliths. It's an equipment that comes in and brings a hero creature and attaches this. So there's more than a cycle of this. There's, I think, one in common in each color, and then there's a few more. Weapons Vendor. So 4 mana, 2/2, draw a card. Well, we won't read all these, but I am really happy to see some of these cards like Haste Magic there. So not all of the named magic from Final Fantasy is on cards, but Haste is a cool one. It kind of replaces itself as a card, and then it gives Haste and +3/+1. That's cool. Hectize. When it enters, each opponent discards a card. Probably solid draft playable. Another solid draft playable here. Vane's Treachery. So Final Fantasy 12 showcased here. Was the bad guy from Final Fantasy 12. So Kicker. It's expensive kicker cost, but -6 could be necessary. There's Seymour there on Syncopate. That's a reprint. Travel the Overworld. Affinity for towns. Draw 4 cards. Albed Salvagers. This is Final Fantasy X, and it's like a Blood Artist effect. I mean, it's only your stuff, but it does count artifacts as well. Galoof's Final Act. Kind of cool. We got X-Death, Void Warlock for our second uncommon there. Summon Primal Odin for our first rare Saga creature, and then it can just knock one player out of the game if, I mean, it has no evasion or anything, so probably unlikely to do so. And then we got a foil, The Final Days. So kind of a play on spider spawning there. Then we got our first land, and we have a hero token with a black wizard on the back. I like these. There's a number of cards that make these the black wizards, black mages. Anyway, we'll start going a little faster. I'm really excited to be opening this set. Yeah, it's.
I want to save all the art cards from this.
Shinra Reinforcements, mill 3, gain 3. Yeah, it's like kind of okay. Another Fat Chocobo. Another Sage's Noliths. So we're having a little bit of, like, this is the same pack, same print run. Yeah, Haste Magic was next. I don't remember everything. Hectize, I think, was after that, so this is Diverged now. Yep, and a vehicle, Laughing Mad with Kefka shown there, so that's Final Fantasy VI. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, you got it.
All right, so this is a bonus sheet card. Looks like it replaces the last common. So this is Sephiroth skinned over as Atraxa Grand Unifier. That's really cool. So good to know they replaced the last common in I don't know what percentage of boosters. So that's a cool one there. Opera Love Song. Poo Poo UFO or Pew Pew UFO, I'm not sure. Cool in like a landfall deck. I'm debating reworking a landfall deck now as like a bird's landfall because that's what they want you to do. For limited, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I don't think this is gonna be good enough. 2 mana or 4 mana for a 2/2 flyer. I don't care about keywords. I think those stats aren't good enough. Ninja Blades, this one's kind of cool. Yeah, so when your thing deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, discard a card, they lose life equal to the mana value. So that's cool, and maybe in like a reanimator deck. Mill 4, put a land from among them. Yep, cool. And then we got our first town. So there's a cycle of these replacing the basic lands. Potentially, oh, that's Braska's Final Aeon. That's Jekt. Yeah, I love it. I haven't even seen the set, but I know exactly what that is. All right.
There's the Sephiroth right there if you want to put it with the other.
Yeah, we'll leave that in the... It's cool. We'll leave it in frame. The coolest thing we've opened so far. Actually, that art card is up there too. I'm glad to
I
open
really
that.
want to do something with the art cards, like maybe put them in frames or something.
All right, Town Greeter, we saw that one in foil, Ice Magic. So this one, I think the first mode, probably not very good. The second mode is on par for limited, and then the third mode, probably too expensive. But I think that's going to be a solid playable in draft. Dwarven Castle Guard, Thunder Magic. I think this one is like pretty bad. I mean, it's shock, but it's worse than shock because it cannot go face. But it's scalable. Undercity Dyra, I like this one in a sack deck. And then it's also, I love Final Fantasy 12, and you'll be like grinding to kill those creatures to get their, in this case, like the rat tail, so that you can sell it and unlock the secret, black market or whatever. Blitzball, it's a manolith that you can sack to discard or to draw cards. Iron Giant, is a staple creature in Final Fantasy, shown in how they would make it in Magic now. It's solid. For something that's colorless. Summon Esper Ramu. It's funny that they call this one Esper Ramu because it is an Esper, but I don't think they always say Esper before
That's
the name.
Cute.
Yeah, the elixir. This one's interesting. Clash of the Icons. Yeah, so it plays with the lore counters. Magitech Armor. And then we got Jekt. Reluctant Guardian. I think he flips into Braska's Final Aeon. Yep, there he is. So pretty solid. What is he? 4 mana for a 4/3 menace, and then if he deals combat damage, he flips and gives you some value. And then a mana dork. Gone, Town of Ruin, the green-black land. This one's in foil. I think it's like 1 in 4 is replaced with a foil. We got a hero token. I do not like the art on this hero token. It's Final Fantasy 14. I probably have, for all the Final Fantasy games, the least love for 14, even though it's on Ivalice. I think it's on Ivalice. But I didn't play that one. It's an MMO. It's kind of weird. Got too many things going on with it. Hectize, Town Greeter, Ice Magic. Okay, we're seeing some more repeats. So the print runs, they didn't sort these very well. All right, so Vane's Treachery is a little different from that run. Laporte Scout. Okay, cares about like going wide. Rydia's Return. Kind of an overrun effect without trample, which is worse. Renoa, green-white, cares about going wide. So this is Final Fantasy VIII. I do like the art on this with Angelo, the dog there. I kind of wish that... Oh, this isn't a dog because it creates a dog. I was going to say I wish it was a dog. Prima Vista. Don't know this one, but I didn't play 9. So Fang, Fearless Lassie. So we'll flip this one. This one melds with Vanille. Oh, all right. Let's Aether and Prewin. It's a mythic equipment card. That's from 14 as well, which is why I don't recognize it. So this is the bottom half of the. Well, I don't know what it melds into, but the thing that it turns into with Vanille. Cool borderless card there. And then a foil Magitech armor. We'll do all of our sorting at the end. Another, this is Trino Dark City from 9. Another town. And then a hero and the Black Mage token.
I want you to get the bird token.
Yeah, I know. I want to get all the chocobos because I am considering making that deck like I'm sure a lot of people are right now. Yeah, so we'll see. All right. Ooh, Balam T-Rexor. This is from Final Fantasy VIII. It's in the forest, like right outside Balam, which is where the starting location is. And you just find this thing and you're like, oh god, can we beat it? I love to see it on a Magic card. That's cool. Dragoon's Wyvern. I like the art on this card. This one's from Final Fantasy XI, so another MMO one. So I don't recognize it. This is going to be a good limited card, though. Cloudbound Moogle. Suplex. I don't know the lore on this one. I didn't play 6, but I guess someone suplexes a train. It's a thing. It's going to be a solid removal spell, even though it's a sorcery. This dude makes a treasure token. That's from 14. Crossroads Village. Good fixing. Kefka again there. Valkyrie aerial unit from 7. Kinwa, Coup Gourmet. This is kind of cool. If you're doing tokens, it makes extra tokens. Lionheart. Super disappointed in this card. Like, for such an iconic weapon, man, they did it dirty. Like, it's too expensive for what it is. I think they could have made it cost 3, and it would have been better. I guess it's colorless. They didn't want 2 damage for 3. I don't know. I hate that that's what we got out of Lionheart. Crystal Fragments is, like, cool. Kind of cool for equipment. It flips into Alexander. See, this doesn't say summon Esper Alexander. It probably depends on the game. But I wish they would have, like, made that consistent. Okay, our first... Oh, Xanarkand here. Our first one of the Adventure Lands. This one's kind of cool. So late game, you can make the like a really big hero creature token. I don't really get that with the synergy of or the lore for Xanarkand. But yeah, like they should have made it like a summon or spirits or something like that. Insomnia from Final Fantasy 15. Ooh, that's a cool one. I like this a lot better than the Final Fantasy 14 one. That's also Final Fantasy 14. So I like this better than the other one that looks like it's strangely animated. And a Robot Warrior, which that's from 6. Okay. Man, I am really enjoying just looking at the art on all these cards. I've looked at a lot of the spoilers, but it's different to hold the cards in your hand. All right, so Final Fantasy VIII. This is Summon Guardian Force Ifrit. This is just like a very much a common card, but it's going to be playable. Araman from various games. This one's actually from 3, but I know they're in 10. Balam T-Rexor. The Wyvern. Okay, yeah, we're seeing those. Yep, we're seeing these print runs like really heavily. Magic Pot's a new one for us. This one's very underrated, I think. But yeah, it's Instant Ramen. People are talking about this one. So like the artifact combo decks are gonna like having cheap stuff that replaces itself. I like this one for an uncommon. Colosseum Behemoth from Final Fantasy II. Behemoths, of course, are in almost every Final Fantasy game, if they're not in every game. And I like this one as a solid curve topper for limited. Giat, King of the Dwarves from Final Fantasy IV. I couldn't have told you which game it was. I've not played 4. But, for those that have, very iconic look. Swallowed by the Leviathan from 2. Kind of a counter spell if you care about having your graveyard full. Coral Sword. All right, we got Cloud, Midgar Mercenary. I know some people are looking for this one. The art on this one is interesting, but yeah. Anyway, this is probably going to be a decent card. I don't know. It's not as good as White Mage's Staff. See, this is what you want to get in like your sealed pool, right? Because you cast your Cloud, then you go get your White Mage's Staff, and then we have.
Gimme.
Who is this?
I don't want to do the whole song because then
get demonetized. But
not even monetized.
No, yeah, well, right, yeah. Yeah, monetized. What's that? All right, but yeah, just
You know what? Because maybe that means in the next card you're gonna get Sephiroth because you've been getting the same cards all the time.
oh yeah, Braska's final Aeon into into Jet. All right, Airship Crash. It's a cool play on Broken Wings. I like that it has cycling. Retrieve the Esper. Okay, so this is the robot, makes the robot thing that we just, token that we just got. Fate of the Suncrest. Common removal spell, Red Mage's Rapier. I think this is going to be bad. It only gets the stats if you cast a non-creature. Black Mage's Rod. This one I think is going to be good because the Black Mages just are they read like they're going to be really good. You just want to play a black remove everything deck. Yeah, another white removal spell. Okay, this is a Lightning Bolt. Cool. So this is our second of the bonus sheets. I don't know what that rate is. We've opened, I think, 6 packs. So that's like 1 in 3-ish. But yeah, Lightning Bolt. Thrum of the Vestige from Final Fantasy 13. I don't remember this, and I played 13. I didn't really care for 13, but yeah, I don't remember that. Snovier, speaking of 13. Reach the Horizon. If I do the Towns deck, I'll probably want that, although hopefully we get a foil. Emperor of Palmesia. There's like a little bit on the A. There's a little bit of a print issue there. But I didn't play 2. I don't really know that much about Emperor, but he flips. The Lord Master of Hell. All right, Edge Lord much. I mean those shoulder. Anyway, Gilgamesh, Master at Arms from 5. I know this from like the Battle on the Bridge, but he's like an equipment dude. Rydia's Return. And then we got Vector Imperial Capital from Final Fantasy 6. We got a hero from 14. Are all the heroes from 14? Oh, the frog token looks cool.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll speed up a little bit. I'm looking at a ton of the cards, and this video is going to be longer than our 36 pack play booster boxes. Just because I can't help it. Final Fantasy I'm definitely a fan. Lunatech Pandora from 8. I love that this is a legendary artifact and it's just terrible. Like it's 3 mana effectively to surveil is not great. I guess you get to continuously surveil. Maybe that is worth it, but sacrifice it, destroy target island permanent. Actually, this could be good. There's a blue legendary creature that's like whenever you surveil or scry, you get to draw a card, so I guess that's a combo there. White Auracite, Rufus Shinra. That is also a common legendary artifact, so that's interesting. Rufus Shinra. I don't know if this dude's really attacking that well. Not on the draw, but, it's a thing. Unexpected Request. Okay. Yeah, there's like red-white wants to like steal creatures. Zidane is pictured there he's the monkey dude from Final Fantasy 9, the monkey bandit. Orin's Inspiration. You know what? I hope we get Farewell's not in the set. But I really wish they would have done Orin saying farewell. The wind crystals are rare.
The Farewell's in the commander deck.
I think this is it's in the Bant deck. Emmett Selch Unsundered, another Final Fantasy 14 card, and then we got an uncommon Titus Blitzball Star and a foil basic land. Actually, that looks really cool. But yeah, I think the Wind Crystal is probably the worst of all the crystals. And finally, a Chocobo token and the Black Mage on the back. All right, that's cool. That's like my favorite token so far because I like both sides of it. All right. The heroes kind of don't matter because I don't know if anything actually cares about heroes. There's just a lot of things that make heroes. So this one's like kind of a cool take on like Rampant Growth for 3, but it's an instant and you get a counter, so you can kind of combat trick it a little bit. Slash of Light, white removal spell. This one's probably going to be like one of the best red commons in Limited. Shinra Reinforcements. I think those black mages that they create are going to be good. Poison the Waters. It's Kefka there. Ooh, Judge Magister Gabronth, Final Fantasy 12. I don't know if this card's actually that good, but I love Gabronth. The judges in 12 are so cool. Stolen Uniform. All right, Summon Chocomog. So cool borderless card. I think they call it like a wood something art style. I can't remember, but it's borderless. This one's from 7. And then we got Lindblom Industrial Regency for our rare land. Red Mage's Rapier, a mountain. We got something from Final Fantasy 14. I think this is the equipment. Yeah, Sage's Noliths. Looks much better on this art card, that high gloss. All right, we're 1/3 of the way through the box, 20 minutes into the video, doing great here. Might break this one up and do 2. We'll see. All right, Red Mage's Rapier, Black Mage's Rod, the Wanderings again. This thing was, yeah, so we've seen this cycle. It seems about 4 cards in a row are about the same. Enters tapped as it did, chooses colors. Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, it's a Farseek. Cool. I like it. So Final Fantasy 14, a lot of 14 represented here, but Farseek is a very playable, even though it's just an uncommon. That's cool. Eject. Uncounterable Removal. Rydia. Zach Fair. All right. Looks cool. I don't think he's very good, but he looks cool. Triple Triad. I don't know if this one's very good either, but somebody's going to try it. Suplex and Foil. And then Guado Salam, Final Fantasy 10. Yeah, I like it. Then we got another Hero Treasure Token. I think that's the first treasure. All right, I swear I'm going to speed up. I'm not, but I'm going to swear that I am.
You just edit the video in like triple time.
Yeah. Cornered by Black Mages. It's like a bad edict, but it gives you the Black Mage. Commune with, if you have like 6 of these in the deck, then they start taking damage too. Commune with Beavers, Ice Flawn. That's from 10. Yeah, it looks like the art from 10. Coeurl. Call the Mountain Chocobo. Okay, finally something that makes a Chocobo and gets a mountain. Vincent's Limit Break. Kind of a weird card. Iron Giant. Eden, Seed of the Sanctum from 13. I do not remember this from 13. Barrett Wallace. Anima. They did Anima dirty. Anima sucks. Like, it's playable, but Anima is supposed to be like this big over the top. It probably should have been like a board wipe or something. Side quest, catch a fish, flips into a land. Balam Garden Seed Academy. Transforms into a vehicle, a flying vehicle if you didn't play the game. And then Thief's Knife and a Swamp. Another hero. This one's like a lion person. Or a tiger person. Looks like a Johnny.
The John G.
Yep. Excuse you?
I was looking at, I don't know if you guys know, but they're releasing...
I saw a cute token on the back.
They're releasing a new wave of Magic Funkos, if anyone's a Funko collector.
Oh, finally got a different print run here. Marlboro is a common. Bard's Bow, Monk's Fist, Grand Pulse Ochu. Okay, Captain Lannery Storm. Slightly better than the other Vaughn. They did Vaughn dirty too. And then there's like one of those, it's not Begamnon, but those lizard people. The scaling on this looks crazy. I don't know what is going on here because these people, this... race here should be about the same height. But anyway, yeah. Freya, equipment thing, battle menu. I like how this was done, the flavor treatment. Thief's Knife, from father to son. Do not play this in limited. Thunder Magic and foil. And then Rabinaster, Final Fantasy 12 again. I love it. All right. And that's a bird token right there. Look at that. That's a really cute chocobo. People are going to go nuts for this stuff. Well, actually, people already have. And then we'll see if everyone going nuts and then seeing like that they open more than they need for commander decks and stuff just destroys the secondhand market. Scorpion Sentinel, Summon Chocomog, Item Shop Keep, World Map, just a basic land. Or you can get a land card for 3. Okay. It's a little overcosted, but, someone might play it. Omega, Heartless Evolution. This one's kind of cool. Taps a whole bunch of stuff. if you have a bunch of non-basics. Tifa's Limit Break. This one's actually kind of cool. Just doing her somersault there. Grahatia. Tonberry. I love this card. The flavor on it's just great. Death Touch and First Strike on your turn, but he has to take a couple turns because Tonberries are slow. We got something cool back there. Summoner's Grimoire. This one's like fine. Okay, well, I do like, it's a borderless foil card. It is a rare. I don't know if Cerberus is any good. I have not seen this art for it, so this is really cool. You don't see a lot of borderless foils. I think it used to be about like 1 per play box, but this is really cool to get a foil rare. And then Cloud X Soldier in the...
Here you go.
Yeah. So, cool pack.
At least you got the 2 coolest art cards. Or 3 actually.
Yeah, the Braska, or not the Braska, the Jet. You're Not Alone, Light of Judgment, Sephiroth's Intervention. We need that art card too. And then we need Aerith.
I just need all the Sephiroth cards.
Yeah, Instant Ramen, Magic Pot, Dark Knight's Greatsword, Rufus Shinra, the Darkness Crystal. This one seems actually pretty good. Vana, Heart of the Hydaelyn. Flips into that thing. I thought when I first saw this was the Vana from Final Fantasy 12, the weird like crystal soul beings. Don't remember what they're called, but no, it's not. It's another Final Fantasy 14 card. I think it's 14. There's a ton of 14. I'm a little disappointed that there's not more. 10, 7, 8. But is what it is. They gotta do a little bit of everything, I guess. Or a lot of 14. Wild Rose Rebellion. This is a counter spell, so kind of cool. Gladio from 15. Very playable in landfall deck. Well, I mean, it's 6 mana, 6/6. Like it's an uncommon. Chocobo Racetrack. Makes a bunch of birds. Genova, Ancient Calamity. Foil Marlboro, Gongaga, Reactor Town from 7. And then a bird wizard. A bird black mage, I should say. Alright, about halfway through the box. And I still need to keep kind of accelerating through all these. Blitzball Shot, Combat Trick, another kind of combat trick with card draw. Magic Tech Infantry, you want to collect them all. Another equipment. Resentful Revelation. So this is why it's hard to go fast because I see a new art and I'm like, oh yeah, Final Fantasy 7 there. Prompto, okay, so we just need Ignis and Noctis, I guess. Capital City. Did they do that? I don't know if they did Sid from Final Fantasy 15. They may have. Side quest, card collection. I thought this was from 8, but apparently Final Fantasy 14 also had card collection. Okay, there's a GF Cerberus in the regular art. Overkill. Okay, that's cool to have in foil. I really like this. It's just upgrade on murder in a couple of ways. There's an elemental token. It's all colors. And a hero on the front. But yeah, foil overkill is kind of cool.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Maybe they'll come back. All right, there's the Undercity Diorite.
I was going to say, I don't think we've opened Sid yet. And there's like 15 different ones.
We're getting that print run again. I wonder if we'd have shuffled the packs, we wouldn't have seen this. Queen Braun is new. Cloud of Darkness from 3. Golden Saucer from 7. Garland from 1, actually. I didn't play 1. Okay, Y'shtola Rule. This one's actually kind of cool. So weird. It gives you an extra end step and it flickers something. I don't know what the end step's going to do. There's a foil Lunatic Pandora. Oh, Yuna. All right. That's cool. I mean, for like, I'm like...
We're like 5 for 5 on the art cards, man.
Yeah, but like the art... Maybe it's just like all the art cards in the set are good. No, well, the one was that equipment from 14. I just like, if I don't see any more 14, I'm okay with that. But yeah, Yuna, like that art is great. That's the art from the from the standard card. And I kind of like it better than the borderless art that they chose in this. Chocobo Kick for our green removal spell. Dreams of a Laguna from 8. Paladin's Arms. Sabotender. Cornered by Black Mages. The Hill Gigas. World Map. Dovin's Veto, another very playable card. The counterspell that can't be countered. From the Ages card. Ilmeg Pixie from 14. Fenrir. This one gets a basic, and then it's also a creature. That's kind of cool. Another Overkill, our second one, this time in non-foil. Saw's Catsroy. Search your library for a bird or a basic land. Okay, so he's going in the birds deck. Yeah, seems pretty solid. Vane's Treachery and foil. A forest. And a Moogle card signed by the artist. This is Good King Mog the 12th. And it's an Esper. So we'll see if we get that card. Still waiting to get the actual Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Not the main set
Any
Sephiroth.
of the 7 characters. There's another Sephiroth.
Speak of the devil. Chocobo Kick. Dreams of Laguna. Alright, there's the all the cards in a row again. Shantoto's Coercion is Diabolic Intent. Okay, yeah, right. This is one of the newer tutors. You have to sack a creature, so it goes in the right decks. I didn't even realize that was a card. Evil Reawakened. So reanimate plus a couple counters. Lock Coal. Side quest Hunt the Mark. This is from Final Fantasy 12. I like it. Good uncommon removal.
I wanted that one.
The Masamune Sephiroth Sword. As long as it's attacking as first strike, it must be blocked if able. Yeah, it's okay. It's weird that it wants your creatures to die, but gives you first strike. And then starting town is a foil. Oh, right, because it's always untapped on the early turns of the game, and it's any color. Then Seventh Heaven, the foil plains. That looks cool.
The best one.
Yeah, so this was there's a couple 7 cards in that pack. All right. 2/3 of the way done with this pack. We'll see what we got. Commune with Beavers, Ice Flan, Coeurl.
Okay, the Ice Fawn and those are all the
Yep.
same, huh?
Yep. There's like... It's just the sorting is...
There was another set that was like that when we did pre-release, and it was crazy because everybody was opening like the same exact stuff.
Yep. Summon Fenrir and Borderless. I think this is a booster fun version or whatever. The Lunar Whale plays things from the top if it attacked. Haste Magic. Insomnia. We've seen that one, and this is Zidane. I couldn't have told you it was the Tantalus Thief, though. So, we'll go ahead and put all the art cards together-ish. We'll do sorting later. See if it's later, like next week or next month. Because we have MagicCon coming up. Sephiroth's Intervention, Gigantoad, Stuck in the Summoner's Sanctum, You're Not Alone. Blazing Bomb, first one of these we've seen for a common. Fight On, first one. Random Encounter.
Be nice to get Air
Magitech Armor. Dark Knight's Greatsword. Summon Titan, I like this one. Yeah, so in mill decks, it's going to be good. Vana, Heart of the Hydaelyn in Borderless. Then we got the Emperor again. And Ravenaster. Another... Oh, this is Farewell.
Yeah.
This is like the saddest thing, too. I don't know what... That's just like a stamp.
The artist stamp, yeah.
Yeah. And it says, stay with me to the end on the actual card. There's a touching moment from the game. That was cool.
We're getting a lot of them really good
The art cards are bangers, man. Like, that's sweet. All right, Light of Judgment. Yeah, I know. The actual Farewell you can't get, I don't think. I don't even think you can get it in collector boosters. I think it's just in the precons. Phantom Train is new. Ring of the Lucii is cool. Ultima Sia, first one of those. And then we got the Darkness Crystal and Borderless. That looks kind of cool. There's Ultima Sia on the back. Takes an extra turn for a stupid amount of mana. Vincent's Limit Break and Foil, Windurst, Federation Center, and then the Hero Treasure Token. Alright, getting right along. Yeah, I'm still like, I think I'm more pleased with the art than the cards at this point. Gashel Greens, I love the art on this. Because I think it's like a little bit of a bittersweet thing, right? Like, I love Final Fantasy. I love this art. I hate how much this stuff costs. I know they have to... Okay, Endwalker, that's a brainstorm. I know they have to do, like, licensing and everything. But the pre-order sales are so strong that like, collector boxes are stupid. They're really stupid. Fire Magic, I love this. VV there. Balthier and Fran, they did these guys dirty too. I love these these characters, and they suck. It's like I'm not above making a bad commander deck. I think this is Shadow from like one of the early games, like 2 to 4. Shadow from, we don't know. Well, if we get a Shadow, we will find out. I want to say it's 3. Is he with Cloud of Darkness? It's early, and I didn't play that game. The Bomb. I think there should have been King Bomb. Alright, so we're going to see a few cards that we just saw. White Mage's Staff. Varigoth, Bloodsky Sire. It's Arden. I'm not familiar with this card. Boast. Search the library for a card and shuffle and put it on top. Okay. It's like solid. You know, maybe he goes in the Sephiroth deck. We'll see. Shantoto. Ultros. Dragoon's Lance. Choco, Seeker of Paradise. In case we don't get a nicer version. Can do that for the Bird Landfall deck. Father to Son. The Vehicle Tutor. And then this is the Giza Plains from Final Fantasy 12. I love the art on that. And then Bird Token. Alright. Nearing the end here with our nice, likely 45-minute video that we can maybe trim down. Just play it at double speed. Haste the video. Ice Magic. I've seen all these commons so far. Man, now we're getting all these. This is Lab Maniac, Vanadil Adventures from 11. Okay. But yeah, everyone knows Lab Maniac. Rydia, Summoner of the Mist. Eject. Esper Ramu, Summon. Starting Town. Gashel Greens and Foil. Foil Island. Oh, this is from Final Fantasy 10. Sorry. This is Besaid Island. Oh, we got another Yuna. Alright. Yep. Hope of Spira.
One of these days we'll get the actual cards, like, you know, Tifa or Aerith or Sephiroth or Yuna.
Yeah.
One of them. They're coming. I can feel it.
Alright, Warrior Sword, Corner by Black Mages, the Gardener, Scorpion, Coral, Limit Break. That's a playset of Vincent's Limit Break right there. I think one of them is well. Sorcerer's Schemes, Cactuar, Garnet, cares about the lore counters. Ancient Adamantoise from Final Fantasy 15. They kind of make like a boss fight out of it. Weird card. Cool card. Interesting design. I don't know that it's really going to do anything. I guess it goes in the Defender decks or the Butt decks. But it's weird that opponents can just like attack your creature by attacking your life total. Yeah. Thunder Magic, Dire Rat, Blitzball Shot, Combat Tutorial, Magic Deck Infantry, Grand Pulse Ochu. I knew there was something cool here. So the second half of this box had a lot more of these. So Master Zonde, Venser, Shaper Savant. That's finally a rare. Diamond Weapon. This is a cool card from 7. I wish they would have done like all of the weapons. You know, like where's Emerald Weapon, Ruby Weapon, Phoenix Down, Realms Sketching, Stolen Uniform, Booster Fun, like treatment for an uncommon there. Zodiark from 12. I love it. Don't know how you're supposed to cast it, but yeah, really cool card. It in the game, this one played with like evens and odd number. It just played like numbers games with you. So yeah, that one's kind of cool how they did it. Oh, Sephiroth one wing angel token. Oh, this is the Blood Artist emblem when you flip Sephiroth. So hopefully we can get a Sephiroth in one of these boxes, because we want to be making that emblem. Called Mountain Chocobo, Quattrob Forayer, whatever, Ice Blonde, Chocomog, Helgigus, Zack again, Icons, Elixir. Our first Sid, he's showing as very elusive. This is in fact the one from 15. They did not do Cindy. They were not daring enough to do Cindy. Oh, Sin. I love it. Yeah, I was debating kind of trying to do a graveyard deck with Sin. I don't know if it's going to be as good as like Muldrotha or Yarok or anything like that, but yeah, it's interesting. 2 packs left to go. Showed pretty good like diversity on the rares, although yeah, there's still a few things that we're looking for, several things. Vard's Bow, Rook Turret, Aerith Rescue Mission. First of that one.
We are getting more play boxes late in MagicCon. It's just we won't have them to open right away.
Okay, Deadly Dispute, Baron Rivalry. Yeah, definitely got more of the Through the Ages cards in the second half of the box. Relentless. This is the spider thing that chases you in 8 right at the beginning. Samurai's Katana, Resto Magic, the Regalia from 15. Gungaga again, and then the Mod King. So second of that art card, and the other one's signed, so we could just shred that one.
I have a feeling on this set a lot of people are going to want to collect the art cards.
Yeah, that could be. Especially where like
fantasy stuff is hard
some people that don't normally play Magic are probably going to, you know, like buy just like a pack or something just to see what they open. Reno and Rude. Self-Destruct. A couple new cards. Ride the Shoe Puff from 10. Play Blitzball from 10. The Fire Crystal, first of these. Dion, Bahamut's Dominant from 16. And then Paladin Arms for our last card in the box. And we got a Swamp and another token. Well, thank you so much for joining. We're going to close this one out. Hope you guys liked looking at all this like we did. Thank you.